guys, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I am so excited because it is the most wonderful time of the entire year. It's the Sephora sale. The holiday sale is 20% off if you are a VID Rouge like me and you spend way too much money at Sephora. And this year I spent way too much money in one day. I accidentally spent $900, accidentally, on purpose, whatever. I went a little bit crazy. Very makeup heavy haul. I usually will buy a whole bunch of stuff and then I'll go back towards the end of the haul in store and pick up things that I realized that I forgot. But I like to shop online on the very first day because the orders get so backed up that if you don't order within the first day, it can take up to a week, 10 days for your order to arrive. Whereas I placed my order on the first day. It came 2 days later. Here we are. I'm so excited. Without further ado, let's just jump into it. This year, I got a whole bunch of high-end makeup, a whole bunch of brand new makeup. So a lot of makeup that I had never tried before, although I will say that today I put on basically everything onto my face. So I'm gonna talk you through my very first impressions of everything as we go. As far as an actual wear test is concerned, I can update later on, but for now, I do have my very first impressions. 90% good, 10% not good, probably gonna return. I think we should go in order of when I put it on my face, when I put my makeup, is foundation and skin tint. So I got the Ilia skin tint. I have used this one before. It is amazing. If you have oily skin though, it's not the best. It's extremely oily. In fact, it's like an oil slick, but I will say if you have normal or dry skin and you put it on, you look glowing. Like it looks like you just came off of the Dior runway. If you know that look, that really glossy, beautiful, glowy look, I will put this on with nothing else on. I'll do this and a cream blush, maybe a mascara, out the door. It is a lifesaver. I will say 2 notes. It goes quickly and is a little expensive. The other thing to be aware of is that it actually appears on the skin about 2 shades lighter than what the swatch is and then what you think you are. So if you think you're a 7, you're a 9. Seriously, because there's so much SPF in it. So I had shade 7, I used up the whole thing. It gave me kind of a light white cast, which I didn't love. They also recently changed the packaging. This one I did get in a shade 9.5, and actually, this is the only thing I haven't tried yet, because I was just like, I guess I just assumed it would work. So let's try it together. It says literally shake vigorously, which I've never done in my life. It has SPF 40 in it. Oh yeah, this shade looks very good. Yeah, so you can, like, if you look online, the shades literally have nothing to do with what they actually look like. Shocking. Yeah, so that actually would be the right color for me. And it's a 9.5, which is just completely crazy because that seems very dark for me. This is fantastic. If you've never used it, Ilia is great. The skin tint, amazing. The next foundation is this one right here. It's from Shiseido, I think is how you say it. Shiseido, something like that. I said Shiseido on TikTok and someone got really mad at me and said that that is the pepper, like a hot pepper, which I know. I just don't know how to pronounce this, but I did try it on today. I'm not sure how I feel about it for the price. I got the color 210 Birch. The color is a perfect match. I felt like it might have been a little bit cakey, a little bit heavy for me, but I do think it's important to see how it wears throughout the day because some foundations do apply really heavily and then, you know, they kind of loosen up over the day, which is great, and some of them are the opposite. Like they look great at first and then they break up, which is not good. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this one. I will let you know. When I get new makeup or new products, I will leave the tags on or leave them in the boxes as long as possible. Even if I'm using that product every single day, I will literally keep it in its box. I don't know what it is. It makes me feel like I live in a store or something. I'm just that weird. I'm that girl. Well, this one, the box is given up, but that's fine. I really like it. I also like the pump applicator. It feels very clean. I don't really like opening things up. It gets messy. I got 3 things for eyebrows. 2 of them are phenomenal. 1 of them, not good. Let's start out in the order that I would be applying them. First things first, the Anastasia Brow Freeze. This is a clear gel product. It is, I don't know how to describe it. It seems like a waste of money because you're literally just paying for a pot of clear goop. It's phenomenal. I'm very into the laminated eyebrow look. I have very weird eyebrows. They're kind of full, but they're kind of crazy, and my eyebrow hairs themselves kind of like curl over, which I can't stand. I also don't want to pay for like lamination constantly, and I have gotten my eyebrows laminated before, and it made them feel dry and brittle and bad, and I didn't want that. I like the look. I don't want to actually get them laminated. Until I got this, I had been literally using the Got To Be like $2 hair gel that was trending on TikTok and all over YouTube. You literally put the hair gel in your eyebrows. It gets a little gloopy, it gets a little clumpy. Some people said that this was gloopy and clumpy, which is why I just figured I didn't want to buy it, because the Got2b was gloopy and clumpy anyway, but it was like $2. Why would I spend, $25 on something equally gloopy and clumpy? Not the case. This is amazing. I think that people were applying it wrong. So here's a pro tip for you. When you're applying this product, you want to put it on before your foundation, before your powders, before anything. You could put your primer on and then you can do your eyebrows afterwards, but you don't want to have any color on, because while you're kind of scraping it through your eyebrows, you do have to work vigorously. You will displace the foundation or whatever color you have around your eyes. Don't do your eyeshadow, don't do anything. Do this first, and it is not gloopy, it's not clumpy, it stays all day. I love it. Secretly, I've already used this 4 times. If I am going to be honest, I actually ordered this box and then ran to the store before this box arrived and bought this. In case you're wondering, how did I use it 4 times when this arrived yesterday? That's how. I lied, I got this during the sale, but not in the package. I couldn't resist. 10 out of 10 recommended already. Again, back in its box. The next eyebrow product that I like very much is the COSRX Air Brow. I got it in the color Taupe. It's a nice color. It's definitely lighter than my eyebrows, which is what I wanted. It's this kind of light grayish brown, as it would with the color Taupe. It has a little applicator. It seems very precise. I like this a lot more than Boy Brow from Glossier, which I have used multiple times. I find Boy Brow doesn't do much, and it over pigments your eyebrows and it gets all over the place. This is very clean. It holds your eyebrows, and the color dispenser is very good. I don't know how to describe it. This is phenomenal. I love it. The one eyebrow product that I don't like very much, I hate to say it, and this is the 2nd or 3rd time I've done this, I don't know why I keep doing it, is the Sephora eyebrow crayon. It's a very thin micro tip, kind of like the Anastasia Brow Wiz. NYX has a thin one, which I use very regularly. I got here the color, it's supposed to be waterproof, it's very inexpensive, that's why I bought it. I got Nutmeg Brown. This is not Nutmeg Brown. This is like an orangey blonde color. I put it through my eyebrows. My eyebrows are Nutmeg Brown, and they look like orangey weird. I have no idea how it's possible. This is no good. And then also you kind of comb through it and it just disappears. I think I got it on a big sale. Originally it's $12, then there's 20% off, but I think that the Sephora products were 30% off when I got it. Whatever the case may be, I'm not going to return it. Save your money. That's how I feel in general about Sephora products. Save your money. Not good. Let's do lips. I got one lip liner. I got the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the original iconic nude. I'm not usually a nude lip girl. In fact, I am objectively not a nude lip girl. I like a pinker lip. I like something with a little bit of color to it. It just wakes up my face. I don't know how people, you must have to have an amazing face to pull off a nude lip, but I've never been able to do it. However, I got this for shading underneath my lips, which I have done today, and on top. It is good for that reason. When I did try and put it all around my lips, it no, chalky, not good. Not the color for me. It's very, very good. I can do a side-by-side swatch. I also have the Pillow Talk medium color. I'm gonna do a side-by-side swatch, but I will say the formula on these is great. I used to not believe in buying high-end lip liner until I tried the Charlotte Tilbury, and it glides on smoothly, but it stays all day. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. Lip Cheat, very good. Also, if you can hear airplanes, it's because I moved, as you might be able to see, although my background's very similar from before. But I live right near an airport, and sometimes there's just airplanes flying over every 5 minutes, and sometimes there's no airplanes. So I will get to know the airplane schedule, and I'll try and film in the future away. I hope it's not too distracting today. I'm so excited about this. The Dior Show Volume Measure Mascara in Pro Brown. I don't buy expensive mascaras. I don't even buy Bite Beauty mascaras, let alone Dior mascaras. I just don't. Sephora has so many minis. You can always spend 100 points and get a mini mascara. I don't believe in it. I literally, I'm I'd rather buy my mascara at the drugstore. Seriously, I've never done it before. I used to do it in high school when I used to waste so much money on makeup. But in the past 10 years, 15 years, I have not spent any money on high-end mascara until I needed a brown mascara. Yes, brown mascara I relearned about on TikTok makes you look fancy and clean and no makeup in a way that I cannot believe. Not to mention that my eyelashes, this is a humble brag, are a mile long. I have the longest eyelashes in the entire world. Like if I put mascara all the way to the end of them, they touch the top of my face and they just leave these like rings, and it's very unattractive. So I was like, you know what? I'm done with black mascara. I had just been doing all my makeup without any mascara at all because it's just too ridiculous and I don't like it. I don't like how it looks. Brown mascara is the way to go. It feels beautiful. I put it on today for the first time and it made me feel like a queen, like the kind of queen who just goes and travels to Saint-Tropez every single day, or like I'm just in Aspen, let me just quickly put on my mascara. That's this mascara. If you want to feel like that, this is the thing that you have to buy. This is going to make you feel like that. And that's a magical feeling. That's like a feeling that we all deserve. Let's do face powders. I got 3 face powders. We can go through them quickly. So I got the original mini Hoola bronzer by Benefit. It's a great neutral brown. I like it a lot. I will say, if you are on the market for any of the Benefit powder products, just get the mini size, which is this. This is more than enough product. This is 0.14 ounces. That's like a very standard size. I can compare that right now. I got the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic blush. This product right here is 0.28 ounces. So it is double, but just trust me, you don't need that much product ever. So I got the Charlotte Tilbury blush in Pillow Talk. This is the only thing in the entire order that I might return. It doesn't do anything great for me. Everyone raves about this particular blush, like, oh, it's amazing, it makes you look so vibrant, blah, blah, blah. I don't think so. I put it on twice, maybe 3 times now. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything, I mean, the packaging is beautiful, the actual, the blush looks amazing. It feels very luxurious, has a nice click to it, it's very thin. I'm not all about it, and I would have kept it had I not bought the Hourglass Ambient Light blush. I got this one in the color Mood Exposure. I took a long time picking my color on this one because this is an expensive blush. They're both expensive, but Mood Exposure, it's amazing. I look like a rosy 20-year-old. This is my perfect color. Check out the colors because there's a lot of tones available. There's a lot of different colors and sheens. They also have these holiday sets, which I was tempted by, but I figured I'd rather just buy one of my perfect color than get a set of things that are all pretty good, close but no cigar. This is perfect. Also, I highly recommend their ambient lighting powders, just the bigger all over powder. If you ever just want to refresh your makeup and look very vibrant, you just throw that all over your entire face, like after you've done your makeup, and it makes you look amazing. I know they're expensive, but they're expensive for a reason. And this blush is so good that I think I do have to return the Charlotte Tilbury, and that's the only one that I'm gonna return. And I normally wouldn't, but I've just only touched the surface of it, and I don't notice anything. It's very expensive. So if you're between blushes, get this one. The last product I got, which I am obsessed with, before I get to my huge, big secret product, is the Byredo and Way leave-in conditioner. TikTok made me get this. It smells like $1 million. You put this in your hair and it smells amazing. Have I tried it yet? No. Have I smelled it 1,000 times? Yes. I hope it smells like this in my hair. I don't even care because apparently the formula is so good that it's worth it anyway. But I am going to be running to get the Byredo perfumes. I thought they were sold at Sephora and they're not anymore. Maybe they took them off for the sale. I checked last night and I couldn't find it. I'm going to be buying this perfume immediately. The scent is Mojave Ghost. They have a whole bunch of scents, but this particular scent is Mojave Ghost, which is the perfume that I will be buying because I'm obsessed. I can't get enough. Here's the moment that I have been waiting for. No doubt you have been waiting for too. I actually got the Dr. Dennis Gross Spectral Light Mask. Now, I will say, Dr. Dennis Gross has sent me skincare before, which I'm obsessed with. I love the brand. And I emailed them and I was like, hey guys, I know it was a long shot. I was like, can you guys send me your Spectral Light Mask? And they did not respond. And then I actually followed up and I was like, hey guys, I'm thinking of getting the Spectral Light Mask in the sale, but let me know if you would be willing to send it to me, or if you have like a special discount code that I can use for your website and get more than 20% off. And they, again, didn't respond to that. I was like, okay. So that was my cue to just get it myself. So this mask I think is $450. That's why I got it 20% off. I have seen so many videos of people that this works for. So basically this mask has 2 features. It can feature red light, which is good for anti-aging, and it has blue light, which is good for acne. And then you can also turn it on to have the red and blue light in combination with each other. I tried this yesterday. I will insert a picture of myself using it. It felt like, I felt amazing doing it. Now, do I see any results? No, because it does take, some people say 4 weeks, some people say 10 weeks. More like, 2 to 4 weeks on the acne, more like 10 weeks on the anti-aging. I do think it depends on how kind of aged your skin is. But I'm 30, I'm working on it. Here it is. It looks terrifying. It looks like something from Squid Game. You're supposed to be able to like look through it while you have it on, but it really hurts my eyes to do that. Like yesterday, I was just blinded by it. So I think for the next days when I use it, I'm going to just like, what am I talking about? I'm gonna close my eyes. My brain just got so distracted. I'm like, ooh, pretty lights. Yes, I'm gonna be closing my eyes when I use it next, but this is what the red light looks like. And then you can click it again, and that's basically the blue light, which looks purplish. And then you can click it again, and this is the combination of red and blue. And this is what I put on my skin. It just feels good. Maybe it's just a mental thing. I don't know how to describe it. You only keep it on for 3 minutes. It has a self-timer. It will turn itself off when 3 minutes are up. If you are on the fence about it, I literally have just seen so many good things about this that I would just say, like, go for it if you can. Split it with a roommate. You guys can both use it. You basically cleanse your face, and then before you do any moisturizer, before you do any toner, you do this mask. Then they recommend after the mask to do a peel and then your normal moisturizer. So I know Dr. Dennis Gross does have their like alpha beta peels, which people really like. I'm going to start trying to use those in combination with this mask. I do need to look into when you're using retinols or other acids. I really don't want to overdo it, but I'm going to look into all that. It's very easy to use. It feels good. It feels a little plasticky, but I mean, whatever. You're really paying for the lights at the end of the day, and it's not like you're wearing it out of the house. I'm so excited about this. This is by far the single most expensive thing, I think, maybe my Dyson was, that I've ever bought at Sephora. But yeah, here it is, Dr. Dennis Gross Spectral Light Mask. They do also have a whole bunch of other ones. I think they have like body wear. They have one for just over your eyes that's a little less expensive, but I just figured, you know what, just get this is the main like OG one. This has been a classic for a few years for good reason. And yeah, that is what I got at Sephora. And if you can imagine that all that was $900, and that was with 20% off. Crazy, but I'm so thankful. I know it was a lot of makeup. I had been kind of wanting to restock my makeup, and I just moved, so I'm going to be doing a whole makeup organization, which I can film at some point. I'd like to pick up some little, organizers for inside my drawer. We'll see how that goes. But I really appreciate you being here. Let me know what you got at the sale, if you shopped the sale, or if you think it's not worth it. I know some people are saying, oh, it just encourages you to buy more makeup, which it does. It really does. But for me, it's worth it. I've been holding on to some of my blushes for years, and I just need to say goodbye to them and enter these new products in, do a little bit of a clear out, which I've been trying to do over time. But I don't know. I just love it. I really do think it's the best time of the year. Anyway, thank you so much. Subscribe if you made it this far. Give me a little comment. I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.